Hi, Ajing. Having your cup of black coffee so early? Are you very tired?
Diane, you just don't know. Ever since you left, it's been so busy in the company. There are lots of orders, but no one is there to handle them. I have to take care of distribution, purchasing, accounting, and very soon even sanitation. Oh yeah, I didn't ask how you're doing lately.
I haven't been able to find a job yet. Just now, you said the company's business has increased significantly. Then how come you fired me? She told me that it was because business was slow and there was excess manpower, so she had to cut staff.
Since you're a friend, I'll tell you the truth. When you were having those eye problems, I overheard Bonnie talking to you several times. She said that you were blind and useless. And also,
And what else?
she said you could just find any reason to dismiss you.
Did they actually say that?
Hmm.
I was fired because of my sickness. I was discriminated against.
So what are you gonna do?
I have decided to file a complaint against her.
Hi, Ms. Ching. I'm Mr. Chan, and I'm the case officer of the EOC. I'll be handling your case. You said you want to file a complaint against your former employer, Ms. Feng Q. What is it about?
Half a year ago, when I was an employee of Yukfai Lighting Decorations Company, my eye suddenly developed macular degeneration. I returned to work after the surgery, and then my boss, Gu, fired me.
Could you give me more details about the incident?
The company's business has always been pretty good, and my main responsibility was ordering the products and inventory. I found that my vision had become blurry, so I went to see a doctor. I was diagnosed with macular degeneration and needed to have a surgery, so I took sick leave to receive the treatment.
Gayan, come to my office.
But as soon as I got into the office, my boss Gu fired me.
Business is not good, so I'll have to dismiss you.
Did she give you a reason for the dismissal?
She said since the company's business had dropped, she had to cut the number of staff. But that wasn't the case. It was because of my eye disease. That's discrimination. I've decided to file a complaint.
Ms. Ching, if you believe that you suffered from discrimination or unfair treatment because of your past eye disease, you may lodge a complaint with the EOC. May I know the date of your dismissal?
Half a year ago, on May 25th.
Under the law, complainants may lodge a complaint with the EOC within 12 months from the time the act was done. The EOC will follow the established procedures to handle your complaint. Complaints are handled objectively, fairly, and confidentially. You may file a disability discrimination complaint in writing against your former employer with the EOC under the Disability Discrimination Ordinance.
Then what should I do now?
If you have time now, you may fill out this complaint form. Or you can also find the form and information about the complaint handling procedures on the EOC website.
I have time, so I will fill it out now.
Please fill in the form with details of your complaint about the unlawful discrimination.
I have filled out the form. Thanks.
As the case officer, I have to remind you that, apart from your personal data, information related to your complaint may have to be disclosed to the respondent when needed for seeking the response of the respondent to your allegation. If that's clear to you, we can proceed.
I understand.
I'm happy to hear it. Please verify and sign the complaint form. We will follow up and keep you updated on the progress.
In my previous written response, I already wrote down all my viewpoints. I'm coming here now to defend against Qing Gaiyan's accusations. I did not discriminate against her because of her eye disease. She is simply overreacting.
What did you think about Miss Qing's performance at work?
She was diligent, but there is great competition in our sector. Working diligently is not enough. You need to respond quickly. My company has been struggling with a downturn. I naturally needed to cut some staff. Since her performance was lacking, I had to fire her.
I worked for the company for over 10 years. I did more than my share. I worked hard. You never criticized me for poor performance.
Guyan, can you help me complete these order forms? I bought tickets to watch a movie.
Okay, I'll handle that for you.
You're a super nice person. See you tomorrow.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Jing is so irresponsible. Guyan, there are some boxes in the meeting room that need to go to storage. You mentioned it a few times. Take care of it before you leave.
I think you clearly asked you to do it.
What are you babbling about? I'm talking to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Bonnie.
All right, great.
Since I was diagnosed with macular degeneration, I needed to go for checkups and surgery. I had no option but to ask for sick leave. But my colleague Ah Jing said that not only was Gu inconsiderate, but she complained a lot.
Why are there so many boxes blocking the way? Gaiyan! Gaiyan! Where are you? Where is Gaiyan?
No need to look for her. She's taken sick leave again. A sick day off to see the doctor and another to rest at home. She pretty much takes a day or two off every week. She's like this all the time and I have to do her share of the work, yet I am not getting her pay.
She has a serious illness.
Macular degeneration. I thought only elderly people get that. I can't imagine this happening to a young person. She's aging prematurely.
Guyan worked really hard for the company. She had problems with her eyes, but she got better later. As colleagues, we should be helping each other, right? I'm a fair-minded person. I see nothing wrong with her taking leave. But some people make sarcastic remarks and don't have basic respect for others.
Hey, Bonnie. I finished the list of charges.
So fast? Going to see the doctor again?
Yes.
Hey, don't go yet. There's something wrong with this.
Really? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I see it. I'll do it again.
Don't act stone blind all the time, all right? If your eyes are not good, don't force yourself. I almost got into trouble because of you. I just can't understand why Gu still keeps you here. Well, get going then.
Okay. Hey, it's overflowing.
Amy!
Any problem? You seem distracted.
Nothing. Just thinking if there's anything I can do to help the poor complainant I recently encountered.
We come across so many cases. Each party has his or her own story and justifications.
That's true.
I do understand how you feel. It's easy to be influenced by other people's moods and sometimes fall into the victim's role. Take it easy, young man. As long as we follow the proper procedures to be fair and just...
To ensure that both sides are treated fairly. I remember that.
That's right. Stay on top of it.
Thank you for attending the conciliation meeting today. As the conciliation officer, I'm here to help resolve the dispute by way of conciliation, and I am not representing any side. Conciliation is completely voluntary and all information gathered during the process is kept confidential. It is hoped that settlement is reached between both parties. Ms. Qing, what do you want to tell the other party?
I have explained the whole incident very clearly, and the EOC has investigated. But I want to emphasize one point. For those 10 years, I was dedicated to my job. If the reason to fire me was a drop in business, this was an unreasonable cause. The real reason was Gu's discrimination against me.
Ms. Feng, do you have anything else to add to Miss Ching's dismissal reason?
She's not the boss, so she does not know the hardship of being a boss. The company's number of orders did not drop, but they were all small orders. I had to think about cost and revenue and come up with ways to cut down expenditures.
Ms. Ching, to resolve the dispute, do you have any solution or request in mind?
I want 1 year's salary as compensation.
A year's salary? That's way too much.
Ms. Ching, why do you put forward such a request? Is there any reason behind it?
I worked in your company for many years. I haven't found a job in 6 months. I need money for my livelihood and my medical bills.
Ms. Feng, would you consider Ms. Ching's request?
The compensation amount is outrageously high. It's totally impossible.
At this point, if you can't reconcile, I have to remind both of you that if the case is not conciliated, it may be taken to court, but that is up to you. However, there are other concerns such as extra time and money. Ms. Feng, if the case is taken to court, it may draw unwanted media attention and undermine your privacy. It may also have a negative impact on your business image. Therefore, you need to consider it carefully.
You don't understand. What you did caused me great distress. It's been really hard.
Think about it from my perspective. I'm trying to run a business and keep people employed. The company can't afford such a high sum.
Oh, really? What about me? You just dropped me like dirt as soon as I couldn't see well.
Both of you have put forward your different views. Now you may propose new settlement terms that are mutually acceptable, maintaining a fair outcome to the situation.
I feel you should at least pay me 3 months' salary as compensation.
Ms. Feng, what do you think?
Okay, 3 months then. As Mr. Chan said, I do want to resolve the matter as soon as possible.
As both of you have agreed on the amount of monetary compensation, as a remedy for resolving the complaint, please sign on the agreement. The agreement signed by both parties is a legally binding document. Both of you should keep the case and the terms of the agreement confidential. Thank you. And now sign this one. And this one's for you. Thank you. I just sent Miss Feng off.
It's all because of your help that this dispute could be resolved satisfactorily.
Actually, according to my experience, there are other ways to settle a dispute.
Huh?
Besides monetary compensation, settlement terms may include apology, changes in policies, or provision of reference letter, which helps a lot in finding a job.
Oh, that's true. If the conciliation failed, what could the complainant do?
Of course, it is best to reach a settlement. If a case is not conciliated and you wish to take legal action, you may apply to the EOC for legal assistance.
Legal assistance?
Applications for legal assistance are vetted by the EOC's Legal and Complaints Committee. Another option is for the complainant, that is, you, to start a civil action in the district court. You can check the details from the EOC website.
The thought of a lawsuit is scary. Better stay away from it. At first, I was worried that you might not take up my case. As you know, sometimes it could be quite subjective whether something is discriminatory or unlawful.
It is true that not every complaint can be substantial. Upon investigation, the EOC may decide not to conduct or will discontinue an investigation if the complaint is lacking in substance, vexatious, or the act complained of is not unlawful. In such circumstances, the case will be discontinued.
You are so professional. If I encounter any discrimination next time... No, what I mean is, if any one of my friends encounter any discrimination, I will definitely tell her to seek the help of the EOC.
We will definitely do our best.